Hello, my name is Eden Zhang. I come from Beijing of China and work as a sommelier with Drink Art Studio. And I also do some consultant work to the local restaurant because you know there are so many restaurants in China. They don't have the sommelier, but we make ones by ourselves and we also enjoy the one. And also there are more and more people. They really want to listen the sommelier how to understand a wine. So that's why I make effort to stand here to listen the philosophy of the Bordeaux. It's a very big honor for me to join in the Bordeaux Mental Week and very, very glad and super honored for to the Belle from Balasia to provide such the wonderful room and view for us. And during these days, I learned that about Bordeaux, you cannot only see the Grand Cru Classé, or you can not only symbol mentioned the gravel or the clay soil, and you cannot reduce everything to blending. I truly came to the understand that the terroir is ultimately expressed through the people, through the pursuit of the balance, nature and structure. I learned that the one's expression on the palette can be as direct and moving as a melody. And so I will bring these insights to the China to show and share the Bordeaux spirit of the craftsmanship and the artist of blending. Very thanks to you all. Thank you.
My name is Gaius Yerima. I'm from Nigeria, currently based in Kigali, Rwanda, working as a wine sommelier and consultant. Wine for me has never been just a career. It has been something that has saved me through my struggles and some struggle moments that I've had. Coming into the Bordeaux Mental Week 2025 has been an immersed, wonderful experience that I've had. It's been filled with a lot of emotions for me because it took me to places I never thought I would ever be. Coming into where I started my wine journey from and to where I am today, like visiting the Chateau Eden Zhang, which is absolutely a very amazing place that I'd never imagined I would ever be, doing a whole vertical tasting, learning about the soil texture. These are wines that I tasted years ago, and I never imagined myself to stand in Chateau Eden Zhang, and that was just an experience that I was filled with a lot of emotions because it was a magical moment for me. Also visiting Chateau Roxanne, which is a historical and majestic estate. I never ever believe I'll ever be there, but due to this wonderful experience that I've had with the Bordeaux Mental Week, I've been able to relive my memory, my dream. I've been able to relive it in my current life today, and I am just so excited. The Bordeaux Mental Week is just an amazing program that takes you from where you never thought you'd ever be to where you definitely see yourself today. So if you know you'd want to apply for the Bordeaux Mental Week next year, trust me, don't give up. Just believe in yourself. And I always say this, if you dream it, you can do it. So thank you. See you next year. Bye.
Hi, my name is Roxanne. I am 23 years old and I'm from Mumbai, India. I am currently working as the Secretary of the Sommeliers Association of India. Bordeaux Mental Week has been a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me, and it has been an absolute honor to be here. My most memorable day has to be day one, when we harvested grapes from the beautiful vineyards of Chateau Belfond-Belsier. The first grape I have ever harvested in my life. We also went biking around Saint-Emilion, visited plenty chateaus, and I think that's going to be a moment I remember for the rest of my life. Another very memorable moment for me was visiting Silmore Cooperage on day 4. The whole process of making a barrel from start to finish, watching a log being transformed into these beautiful barrels that really help enhance the taste of your wines. that was something magical to me. I really would love to thank Bordeaux Mentor Week, Chi and Jane for giving me this opportunity to be here, and to the fellow mentees who are going to be applying next year. Please apply. Even if you don't get through, you will sometime. Never give up and everything will be great. My visa got rejected thrice, but I'm standing here in front of you. So everything happens for a reason. Thank you so much to Chateau Belfond Belsier. Thank you so much, JC. This has been the most beautiful place I have ever stayed in. And I hope to come back to Bordeaux soon. Thank you.
My name is Kevin. I'm from Brazil, São Paulo, and I cannot express how happy and grateful I am to be here participating in this unique opportunity. During this week, I had amazing experiences, and one of them was at the Chateau de Fleur Cardinal. I could live one of the most beautiful moments in this week, because through Caroline, I could see their hard work, passion, and identity, all right? And that's what I want for my life as well. I want that in every single detail, people can see my hard work, my passion, and my identity. I would like to thank Jane, Chinedu, and Jean-Christophe for offering this amazing opportunity that's definitely gonna change our lives. And I hope that the other participants that are yet to come can take advantage of this, because for sure it's life-changing. Thank you all. Thank you, Mr. Koch, for also giving us this opportunity. And voila.
Hello, my name is Raul Toscano. I'm one of the mentees for this year's Bordeaux Mentor Week. I'd first like to extend a big thank you to Belfond Belsier and JC and the incredible team here for this week's hospitality, not just in accommodations, but in all the visits and helping build out this program with Chinedu and Jane. This week has been incredible, and I've learned so much, and one of the biggest things that I'm taking and gaining from this week is intention and community, and how can we do that all over the world with this beautiful tool that we call wine. So one of the best highlights, I mean, there were very many highlights during this trip, but one of the most memorable for me was our visit to Chateau Fleur Cardinal and the experience that we were taken through with a tunnel showing you all of the different growing seasons and the expressions from the outside world. So you got to hear the sounds of spring, of summer, of fall, and winter, and it took you through that journey, where it then led you into the vineyard, into this really, really beautiful piece of land. So where I hope to see myself in the future is building out a community where I'm bringing in people from all walks of life, doesn't matter the color of your skin, where you come from, your culture, but bringing this shared experience over wine. And I'm going to take everything that I've learned from this week and from this community that I've built with not just the mentees, as I've mentioned, but also from the chateaus and everyone involved from the top down. So that's what I hope to be able to bring to the future with this community.
Bonjour tout le monde, my name is Mohan. I'm a sommelier from India, currently working in Mauritius at Constance Hotels. Bordeaux Mentor Week has honestly been a dream come true. It's inspiring and kind of humbling to see how this historic wine region has welcomed us with so much openness and so much love. And Jane and Chinedu have been honestly fantastic guides throughout this whole thing. They've been taskmasters as well, because we've been on a really, really tight schedule. But honestly, I'm speechless at how incredibly this week has gone. I think the best part of the week so far has been seeing everything from the textbook come to life. I had a lot of questions when I came to Bordeaux first, but I'm so thrilled that many of these questions have been answered directly either from the winemaker, and honestly I've learned so much from the other mentees here as well. So it's been really, really inspiring as well. On the first day when we came, we actually went to meet Mr. François Mudjaville of Chateau Tetraudeberg, and just to see how he explained his wines and his life and his style and his philosophy, it was kind of spiritual in a way. Yeah? But immediately after that, imagine we go from spiritual to very technical. We go to Chateau Lynch-Barge, to Viniv, which is where we learn how to make a blend and how to perfectly balance this blend. And I had immense respect for the winemakers in Bordeaux, because they make this art of the blend look and sound very, very easy, but it's really not. And with the amount of mentorship we've received in this week, it's really inspired me to take it forward and to pay it forward. So I want to dedicate my next steps towards improving wine education and inclusivity in India and across the world. You know, there are a lot of changes that need to be made, and I'm ready to bring it. I really want to thank Mama Chichi, Jane, Tanmay, Sarah, JC, of course, at Belfond-Belsier, Gerard Basset Foundation, and really all of the other sponsors of this program. It's changed everything, honestly. And if you're planning to apply for the program next year, honestly, go for it. This was my second time applying, but don't be afraid to put yourself out there, and things will happen for sure. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Asieh from Persia, Iran, with a background in chemical engineering, and I've decided to change it to the wine. And recently I've accepted as the first Iranian woman for doing Diplôme National d'Œnologue DNO at Bordeaux University ISVV. And during this week, of course, during the visits and all of this tasting, I've had the chance to practice and get closer to the practical terms of all of the things that I've already studied. And the turning point of this week for me was at that moment that we visited Chateau Biac, and the beautiful table that was prepared by our host Yumna, that bring all us together, that represents unity among nations and cultures. And that was at that moment that I felt I'm at home after a long time with my family and my siblings, but this time from all around the world. And the take-home message of this week for me, that was that humanity and connection go beyond any other differences. So cheers to peace and happiness for all.
Hello everyone, my name is Punil Chana and I come from Malawi. Now, I come from a country that has completely no wine culture. So for me, this was such an exciting opportunity to be here. First time to be in Saint-Emilio, first time in Bordeaux, first time in France, first time in Europe. So I can tell you the excitement that I had at the start of this week. And to be honest, we have met a lot of people, and most of those people have done such incredible things. And just to be here today and be able to actually go through this experience has changed my outlook on life. My main law in Malawi is to procure wines from South Africa and sell them in Malawi. And my near future goals is to be a brand ambassador for Bordeaux wines. And then on the ground, I have that goal and that job, that personal target to train wine waiters, staff on the ground that I sell wines to, and that staff on the ground that I'll be selling Bordeaux wines to be able to sell through my personal experience. Just a small advice to somebody who is trying to apply to come to Bordeaux, I would say don't give up, do it again. I applied the first year, they didn't get me. I thought it was more for sommeliers because, as I said, I'm in sales and business, so I thought this was more for sommeliers. But this year when I saw it, I was like, you know what, let me try again. And then I did it, and then I got in. What I would say is, look, don't give up. It's an extraordinary opportunity. So do it again. Looking forward to welcoming you as a new mentees for Bordeaux Wine Week. Cheers.
This one is the most important.
Penfolds.
I am Jane Anson.
And Rita Rosa.
And we are at the end of the 4th edition of the Bordeaux Mentor Week.
4th edition. It's been a blast. And we have students from all over the world, including...
Yeah, over the last 4 years.
4 years.
Ecuador, Puerto Rico, India,
China, Brazil,
Australia,
Nigeria,
the US.
It never ends. So we are just honestly blessed by this wonderful week, which has brought everybody from different backgrounds together, helping each other and encouraging each other towards their path to success.
That's right, to go forward in their career. And this year we were recognised for the best education and knowledge sharing VDOR, which was just so incredible.
Thank you, Vinexpo, because that was a real boost to our morale, because things it's never, ever, ever, ever easy. But we managed to pull it off, and we really appreciate those who have been supporting us for all these years.
We
4
really
years.
Do. We do. The chateaus, the sponsors.
Gerard Bassett Foundation.
The Académie du Vin Foundation.
Wine Scholars Guild.
67 Pall Mall. Penfolds. The Fondation Terroir Paysage.
We are honestly so excited for next year, because after every end of the edition, we start thinking of losing our new babies, but gaining the next set of babies the year
that's so true.
Coming,
I think when we started this, we didn't really understand how we were making a new family. All the alumni, we're in touch with everybody. There's such a wonderful sense of community and family with the Bordeaux Mentor
And
Week.
we always get our babies back. We always have. We have
even
one
tonight.
of our alumni today, Onyeka. And
Tanmay, who was from Edition 1, has now been helping us with all of the behind the scenes and bringing it all together.
Honestly.
It really is wonderful. So please, we'll be putting out for next year's, we'll be starting the application process.
Application coming
2026.
soon.
So, please do think about joining us. We would love you to be here.
Hello, my name is Chef Kafoui. I elaborate this year the menu of the Bordeaux Mentor Week. So it's the second time for me to be here and working with Chinedu, Rita Rosa and Jane Hanson. I'm glad to be a part of this journey, and I hope everybody will love the food I provide tonight. For me, the Bordeaux Mentor Week, it's a sharing moment around wines, discovering a new type of wines, discovering new people, discovering more things about wine, and I'm really happy to be a part of this journey.
And we also just want to say thank you again for support in this beautiful initiative. And girl,
we did it again.
Another year, we're done. Thank you.